Hi, welcome to House Calls with Cari and Krista. Today we are talking about landscaping for your yard when your either house is on the market or you're getting ready to list it. And I think what prompted us to talk about this today is this lovely weather we're having. It's warm and sunny in the Tri-Cities, and I think it's going to be, 84 degrees?
Yep,
today?
Somewhere in that range, the mid-80s.
The mid-80s. I love it.
And
Cari, not so much, but I love it.
Spring is awesome. Summer, not so much.
Yay, summer. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and let Cari talk more about landscaping.
Well, thank you. I actually received I've got a new construction deal going on, and they just laid the sod, and it's closing in about a month. And I just got an email last night from the buyer saying, are they going to run the sprinklers? Because, it would be a shame for that lawn to die before, and yes, of course it would be a shame. But what's nice about new construction is that if they do lay that sod, and it's, in the week or 2 or 3 weeks before you take ownership, almost every builder, and I'm going to say almost just because there could be one that won't, but every builder that I've ever encountered goes ahead, if something dies, if the sod dies between now and the time you take ownership, then they replace it and they put brand new sod down and all of that kind of stuff. So that's not a concern that people need to have. But Krista will talk more a little bit on resale, things you need to keep in mind when you've got your house on the market. And
just basically make sure that while your house is on the market, everything needs to look neat and tidy as much as possible, inside and out. And of course, during the winter, we're more focused on the inside because, everybody's yard looks a little bit dreary. Yeah. So, but now, sprinklers, irrigation systems are being turned on now. I know I got a text from my neighbor the other day. It was like, do you know that your sprinkler's been running since 7 a.m. and it was about 2? And
oh, no.
So, so anyway, we got that fixed, but those things happen. So just be aware that if, you're running your system for the first time, just take extra care to make sure that there aren't any leaks. Make sure that all of your vegetation is nice and clean and pruned and trimmed. If you need references for landscapers, contact your realtor or contact us if you don't have one, and we'd be happy to give you some recommendations. And just the other thing that comes up during home inspections is if there's vegetation that's touching the siding. I know that I've seen most home inspectors call that. Just, keep it pruned back and not touching the siding. So it just...
And why is that? Is that because it's an easier route for bugs to come in contact with your house?
I think so, but, I guess ask a licensed home inspector the reasons for that. But I think I've seen in reports that it promotes pests or it also maybe also allows for some water, any type of moisture, I shouldn't say water, but moisture to get on the siding. So, but I guess ask a contractor or a home inspector for the specific reasons for that. But I know I've seen that called.
No, I have as well. So you're absolutely right.
So and pots of flowers are great if you're moving. Plant annuals, bright annuals in pots, and then you can take those with you. They're not a fixture of the home, but do not dig up your gladiolas.
Right. Unless you said, hey, we're going to dig up your gladiolas.
Right.
Yeah, well, and you're right, to have just a couple pots, 2 or 4 or 6, framing your walkway to the house or up on the porch of the house, it makes it look really nice. It brings pops of color, etc. Look at me sounding like...
you sound like, I know, it's like HGTV. Well, we thought we should do something fun since last week we were talking about such a downer subject. And the week before was
attorney review. Right. Actually, real estate is kind of fun. So.
Yeah, which I actually kind of think those things are fun, but that's kind of my weird brain.
Legal thing going on. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Enjoy the weather.
Yeah, sure. Stay inside with the AC going. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.